At the aerodrome where they train, I watch them go through their paces in the company of Captain David Elson, who is in command of the team, and schedules them for their displays up and down the country. The 30 members of the team undergo months of training, and watching some of their routines I could see why. The 4 Ts requires perfect balance and coordination. The Angel is one of the few tricks involving just one rider, and the reverse 4 Ts, the riders can't even see where they're going. Probably the most dangerous routine that the team performs is the Irish whip. The riders have to be able to cross each other at great speed, and one small error can be disastrous. But for me, the high point of the display was a jump by Lance Corporal Terry Oakes over 2 Scorpion tanks.
Well, Peter, what do you think of that?
I think that was rather impressive, actually. You're not going to make me do that, though, are you?
Not just yet, no.
No.
In fact, what we're going to do is take you over to Gaza Parade Square and give you some basic motorcycling under Sergeant Alexander.
Hey! Keep an eye steady, throttle! Nice and easy! Up again! Take it down the gear again! Now stand up!
With the crash helmet on and the noise of the bike, I thought I'd misheard him.
Stand up!
I hadn't, but once I'd tried standing on the footrest, it felt quite natural, and I was surprised how much control I still had over the bike. Sergeant Alexander was making sure that I could do the basic things properly before trying anything at all complicated. As I got used to the bike, I began to enjoy myself and was about ready to rejoin some of the team at their cross-country course on the moors.
OK, Cortos, what I want you to do is take it from here, round the course, take it nice and steady, because Peter's a new lad, you don't really know the score at the moment. Pete, your main aim at the moment is just to keep up with the rest of these lads. OK? OK, lads, away you go.
Two of the riders I was with were trainee white helmets, or blue helmets. Only the leading rider, Lance Corporal Terry Oakes, was a full team member. Bikes that the team used for their moors training are lighter than their display bikes, but still quite powerful. As we got into the course, the going became very slippery, and it needed all my concentration to keep the bike upright. Heavy rain the day before had turned the course into a real mud bath, and it was quite hard to keep control. The first victim of the mud was the rider just in front of me. I could see that he was all right, so I just kept going. I was managing to keep up with the riders in front of me and having a great scramble ride. It was an exciting feeling riding over the rough ground, and I really started to get the knack of it.
Oh, whoa! Whoa!
Disaster! I wasn't hurt at all, just very wet and muddy. The other riders were soon there to give some help.
Very much.
Go for the complexion on here. There you go. Ah, dear me. After a lovely hot shower, I rejoined the team at the aerodrome.
What do you reckon we should do with him now?
Well, I think it's time we went out to do a bit of show training. We'll put him over a couple of ramps of some sort.
The half-metre ramp looked pretty daunting. I knew I had to avoid landing on the front wheel or doing a flatty, as the team riders call it. My first jump was a classic flatty, But after several more goes, I began to get smoother. How am I doing, chaps?
Well, far from perfect, but you're improving. You're coming along.
I think it's about time you had a go at the fire jump.
Do you feel up to it? Can you go through the fire?
What you mean, through the
Through
wall
the
of fire?
Yeah.
You'll love it.
You think I'm ready for it?
I think so,
I think
yes.
so, yeah.
As the fire jump was set up, I checked the bike and prepared myself for the jump. I knew I had to judge my speed and approach exactly. I felt really elated to have got through it, although I was in no hurry to do it again.
Peter? Well done. We certainly put you through your paces, and we think you've done very well indeed. And we also think that you have earned your white helmet, and we'd like you to accept this. Here you are.
That's terrific. It was a lovely surprise. The only hitch was that I had to do a rather unusual lap of honour.